On the way back from the chain supermarket where they shop, though it closed down the local grocer and pays slave wages, with new bags, though they should take old bags, leaving with broccoli from Kenya and tomatoes from Chile and unfair coffee and sugary crap and the wrong newspaper. They are not good people. They do not even have the integrity to be the sort of people who don't worry about being good people. They worry all the time. They are stuck in the middle again. They buy always Pinot Grigio or Chardonnay because these are the only words they know that relate to wine. They are attending a dinner party, and for this, you need to bring a bottle of wine. This much they have learnt. They do not purchase ethical things because they can't afford them, Michelle claims, and Leah says no, it's because you can't be bothered. Privately, she thinks, you want to be rich like them, but you can't be bothered with their morals, whereas I'm more interested in their morals than their money, and this thought, this opposition, makes her feel good. Marriage as the art of invidious comparison, and shit, that's him in the phone box, and if she had thought about it for more than a split second, she would never have said, shit, that's him in the phone box. That's him? Yes, but no, I don't know. No, I thought, it doesn't matter, forget it. Leah, you just said it was him. Is it or isn't it? Very quickly, Michelle is out of earshot and over there, squaring up for another invidious comparison. His compact, well-proportioned dancer's frame against a tall, muscled threat who turns out not to be Nathan, who is surely the other boy she saw with Shah, though maybe not. The cap, the hooded top, the low jeans, it's a uniform, they look the same. From where Leah stands anyway, it is still all dumb show, hand gestures and primal frowns. And of course some awful potential news story that explains everything except the misery and the particulars. One youth knifed another youth on Kilburn High Road. They had names and ages, and it's terribly sad. An indictment of something or another, and also not good for house prices. Leah cannot breathe for fear. She is running to catch up, Olive clattering along beside her, and while she runs, she finds herself noticing something that should not matter. She looks older than both of them. The boy is a boy, and Michelle is a man, but they look the same age. I don't know what you're chatting about, bruv, but you best not step to me. Michelle, please, leave it, please. Tell your mans to step back off me. Don't call my house again, okay? Leave my wife alone. You understand me? The fuck you chatting about? You want some? They bump chests like primates. Michelle is knocked back in an ignoble stumble to the pavement, landing next to his ridiculous dog who licks him in his ear. Now, his opponent towers over him and draws his foot back, preparing for a penalty kick. Leah inserts herself between the two of them, stretching out her hands to separate them, an imploring woman in an ancient story. Michelle, stop it! It's not him! Please! This is my husband! He's confused! Please don't hurt him! Please leave us alone! Please! The foot, indifferent, draws further back for greater range. Leah begins to cry. In the corner of her eye, she observes a young white couple in suits crossing the road to avoid them. No one will help. She puts her hands together in prayer. Please leave him alone, please. I'm pregnant. Please, leave us alone. The foot retreats. A hand looms over Michelle as he struggles to his feet. A hand in the shape of a gun pointed at his head. Step to me again. Brr, brr. You'll be gone. Fuck you, okay? I'm not scared of you. In a blink, the foot is drawn back once more and released into Olive's belly. She is propelled several yards into the doorway of the sweet shop. She makes a noise Leah has never heard before. Olive! You're lucky your gal came for you, bruv. Otherwise... He is already halfway across the road, shouting over his shoulder. Otherwise what? You fucking coward! You kicked my dog? I'll call the police. Michelle! Don't make it worse. She has a hand to his chest. To any bystander, it would appear that she was holding him back. Only she knows he is not really trying to push her away. In this way, the two men part, abusing each other roundly as they go, playing with the idea that they are not finished, that at any moment they might turn back and set upon each other. It is only more make-believe. The presence of a woman has released them from their obligation. Leah believes in objectivity. She is a little calmer now. They are almost home. Who was that woman at the moment of crisis, screaming and weeping, begging on her knees in the street? Silly to admit it, but she had thought of herself as brave, a fighter. Now she is introduced to a deal-maker, a pleader, a tactical liar. Please don't destroy the thing I love. And her petition had been heard. And a lesser sacrifice made in its place, and in the moment she was simply, pathetically grateful for the concession. Afterwards, too, she could not instantly put herself back together. It is Michelle who holds Olive in his arms and thumps upon their own front door while Leah goes on not being able to discover which shopping bag contains the key. Is she okay? She's fine. Unless she's hurt inside. To me, she looks fine. Shocked. Are you okay? The answer is in his face. Humiliation. Fury. Of course, it's harder for a man to be objective. They have the problem of pride. Ned! Guys, you okay? Help Lee with those bags. They go into the kitchen and lay the beloved dog in its bed. She looks okay. Feed her? She eats. Throw a ball? She runs. Maybe she's okay, but for the humans there is still too much adrenaline and trauma to move on. Leah tells Ned the story, purging it of any possible fury or humiliation. Michelle the brave, Michelle the defender. She puts a hand on her husband's arm. He shrugs it off. She pretended she was pregnant. He took pity on us. I was lying on the floor like an idiot. No, you stopped it getting any worse than it needed to be. She puts her hand on his arm again. This time he lets her. Do you think we should leave her tonight? I don't know. Ned, could you keep an eye out? Call if there's any problem. Or maybe we should just stay in. Cancel. It's dinner, says Michelle. I don't think we can cancel. She's okay. You're okay, baby, aren't you? You're okay?